Between these 10 NBA legends, there are 28 championships, 23 scoring titles, and 18 MVPs. But despite their greatness, each of them had games where they played horribly. These are the best and worst games of NBA legends. And something very strange had been happening to LeBron James in the 2011 NBA Finals. It was almost like Monstars from Space Jam came to Earth and took away his talents. Because for all his life, LeBron had been dominant and aggressive. And then, during those 2 weeks in July of 2011, both his dominance and his aggression disappeared. LeBron already had 2 MVPs. He had made the NBA Finals in 2007, he took over games in the playoffs, and he made buzzer-beating game winners.
Gets it to LeBron for 3 for the win. Yes! LeBron James at the buzzer!
In 2011, even though he didn't win the MVP, James was widely considered the best player on the planet, and nobody believed that the Dallas Mavericks had any chance of stopping LeBron and the Heat on their way to the championship. And when the series started, Miami looked like a better team, taking a 2-1 series lead with a 4-point advantage going into the fourth quarter of Game 4. And what happened next, nobody could predict, because LeBron played the worst fourth quarter ever, and the worst game of his career.
James, that's a travel.
For long stretches in the finals, Dallas kept LeBron in check by using Jason Kidd as his primary defender. LeBron hadn't yet become the master of the postgame, and because of the smaller yet very strong Kidd kept poking at the ball, James was unable to attack him off the dribble. And because the Heat had poor shooting around LeBron, the Mavericks used a hybrid zone defense, with Tyson Chandler always lurking to cut off James's driving lanes. So the Mavs took LeBron out of his comfort zone, and he was unable to penetrate inside the paint, which was his biggest strength. And LeBron's other great strength, his unselfishness, turned out to be his greatest weakness in these finals. Because he was always conditioned to play efficient, team-friendly basketball, LeBron wasn't trying to play hero ball and take contested jump shots. So he passed the ball and stayed completely passive. James finished Game 4 with a disastrous 8 points, which was his career low, and only the 8th time in his career that he failed to score 10 points. James took just 1 shot in the fourth quarter and had only 1 assist, making just 3 field goals the entire game. And while it's true that the Mavericks outsmarted the Heat and that LeBron wasn't put in the best position to be effective,
James fires away, short.
He still should have been more aggressive and at least tried to put the Mavericks in foul trouble. But he remained passive and was the main reason why the Heat lost the 2011 championship. And 11 months after that loss, which was the most embarrassing moment of LeBron's career, King James was staring into the abyss of another playoff disappointment.